don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and click the bell icon to stay notified of more epic GameFront content.
And we should probably do like a quick sync so that it's easy for you to. Yeah. So what I usually do is just we count to 10 and just go one like two numbers at a time. So I'll go 1, 2. James goes 3, 4. Zach goes 5, 6, and that can be it. All right.
But okay, so we're just gonna do. You're gonna do 1, 2. I'll do 3, 4. Zach does 5, 6.
Yep.
All right.
One.
And wait. When do we hit record?
Oh, you should be recording already.
Yeah, we should be doing it already.
I'm keeping this. I'm keeping this gold.
Yeah, it's always gold.
All right, settle.
I believe we have. For each
1,
other. Oh.
2.
3, 4.
5, 6.
Zach, I think the problem is I don't think I actually need to do a count. Now that I think about it, I can line you guys up without it. But
I was going
Zach,
to say
you were
this.
talking over when he was saying settle. He meant quiet so that we can have the count.
Oh, I know what he
First
meant
two
by
numbers.
settle. I know what he meant by settle.
You gotta settle.
That's when I was realizing, why isn't James just able to match this up regardless of us actually doing anything like this? The waveforms you see in Adobe, you just match them up.
But I'll tell you what, if it's not as easy as you and I are laughing about right now, Zach, I'm going to be cursing your name later.
That's fine. I got an iMac Pro from Johnny Girl. We let her go, so I got her computer, so now I can edit things.
Oh, shit.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so
you're saying we usually save the promos for the end, but you're available as an editor now, huh?
I am full time. I'm available. I use iMovie and Microsoft Media Player. Those are my two prime. And Microsoft Paint if I have to really get in there and do something tricky.
So Mitch, I think that we've already started the video. I'm probably going to try to take as much as possible of that. What made you choose today's video that we're going to be doing commentary on?
We're going. Okay,
we're going. I mean, that's gold. I'm not going to.
Sailed.
The ship has sailed.
Okay.
Yeah, like we didn't get any direction from the director.
Well, that's the way I direct. I just throw it up in the air and say, "You're live. You're live. Go, go, go."
It is how James lives his life.
It's feeling like classic GameFront already. The reason why I wanted to do this one was because I thought this was a very special episode of the GameFront Gauntlet for a number of reasons. One, it's by far our most successful GameFront Gauntlet. This has over 100,000 views.
Over 130,000
What?
views.
Yeah.
People watched this? What was the retention rate on that? I want to see the retention.
100%, which is crazy. It means no one's ever not finished.
They're just they're there in front of the screen drooling.
They're actually still laughing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They paused halfway through.
The other reason why I think this is a very special episode of the GameFront Gauntlet is that, James, this was all your idea. Me and Zach wanted no part of this game.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely no part of it, but you
were a pretty good sport about it. You guys, I had to beg you, and you didn't want to, but you did it. I think with a good attitude. We'll see. I don't remember if you guys had a good attitude about it.
And screaming.
Yeah. I believe when you were talking in the last video with Mitch, the Dark Souls commentary, how you were able to con Mark into thinking you were something that you weren't. In the same way, this is how you kind of did the same thing to us with this.
No, this is different. This is different, Zach. This is a classic game. This game is a classic game. It has a weird skin on it, but it's a high score chaser. It's a game that would stand the test of time. I think probably one of my top 5
tried to look it up on
games
Steam. I could not find it.
It's a PlayStation exclusive.
That's what I was assuming, and I was like, "Oh yes, of course." I didn't hear about them rebooting
some of this.
They're not rebooting it for PS5, are they? Is it in talks for remaster?
You know
I would maybe get a Kickstarter
petition.
going. I don't know.
Let's get a petition, or let's get a Kickstarter.
Well,
going.
here's the other thing: is this
James, you could get a character in game.
Yeah, I mean, I would love that. There's a lot of people that got characters in game. Andy Dick was in this game. But I also feel like this might be one of those games that is just not really allowed anymore. It's kind of, it really, it pushes the line, if you remember.
I don't. I think I
Well,
blocked this.
I just
out
think it
pretty
kind
hard.
of, I think it kind of objectifies women, and I don't know that it would be able to.
That part I do remember. Yeah, the
Yeah,
models.
I mean that's you could just put anything in there. It does not have to be women. Anything in this game, and I would
Everything's
love it. It could
objectified.
be. Well, I don't know. Well, we should see what the video.
We should get
looks
started.
Like. Yes.
We think it's pretty funny.
I think.
Is this loud enough?
Let's see.
Oh yeah, look right there even on the thumbnail.
I think this will work for volume. I think this is also a special episode of the GameFront Gauntlet because this is the only video that we've ever had to start with a disclaimer about how bad we thought it was.
Yeah, and we didn't think many things were bad.
That's true. The standard was real low.
Everybody's heard of Ghost Dad. I would definitely.
So.
Oh, Ghost Dad! I
Ghost
forgot
Dad.
about Ghost Dad.
Oh, that probably didn't age well.
No. Oh no. The
Can you
pudding.
even watch that anymore?
Ghost Dad? No, it ghosted itself out of here. It's gone.
Yeah. Gentlemen, the losers get something.
But
What was that? I don't remember what was at stake here.
The biggest loser wins. The biggest loser will win the opportunity
Here we go.
to pick next week's GameFront.
Oh,
Okay. Well,
what-
that's
Oh.
pretty good rules.
wow, we really had some real.
What a
Was this
what
the
a
first
trophy.
episode of
Yeah,
GameFront
exactly.
Gauntlet?
Who gets to pick the next episode that will get 600 views?
Wait, was this the first episode of GameFront Gauntlet?
No, this wasn't.
Then why are we just now establishing the rules?
No, we're not. You are. And maybe it's because we never really had rules, and this is always something
Yeah,
that was
I
just.
think this might have been the first time we established that rule of the one of the either the winner or the loser picks the next game.
Or like maybe was this like the first one I was included in?
I don't remember.
Okay.
Do you remember when this video was, James?
2013.
I
Oh
see.
my God!
We have our
You know what's
whiteboard.
really funny?
I was gonna
It was
say
on
we
May.
have the whiteboard.
It was like May
The whiteboard
2nd,
was
2013.
the Zach call, wasn't it? Didn't like you
Yeah.
guys that whiteboard?
Oh yeah, and that poster behind you guys.
Yeah.
Right there. I believe I got that.
I feel like
James,
this
when
was-
was this? Oh my God.
Tati.
Jesus.
I know it's pretty rough.
Back to it. Oh, good. There's different outfits. Fuck.
Well, you know, hold on, I'm distracted.
Which
a little
one
bit.
am I picking? I'm terrified of what I'm gonna pick.
Are you
Oh.
picking Tati? Oh,
No.
Hasselhoff is in this. Isn't Carmen Electra in this?
Well, he said Andy Dick's in it. Probably everyone that was in the Pauly Shore is Dead movie is in this.
Yeah.
Ooh, I did not do it fast enough.
Oh,
So-
this is my
yeah.
favorite part.
The game, like dropping frames.
And we
It
aren't
wasn't just
pausing
dropping
it.
frames. It was like freezing.
Yeah,
It was freezing.
that's true. Yeah, and then it. And this is a PlayStation exclusive, huh?
Yeah.
It was.
And then look, there's Sweet Holes Donuts.
I don't think I can
My
watch
favorite
this.
thing about this
This is
is
too
how
funny.
how much shit we gave James about playing this game and how he was so proud about it being his favorite, and then it just starts fucking crashing in front of his eyes. And James is like, "Oh no, what if they're right?"
Yeah, well, to be fair, James never played this with anyone else but himself, so he didn't have two other players in the game, which
No.
clearly just broke this fucking thing.
I've played this with other people so many times. I've played this game for hundreds of hours.
Show me footage. I need to get me people's phone numbers. I need to talk to them.
This was the first game I had on PlayStation 3. It was the first game I got. It was it was a downloadable title. So I used to play it with Charles Ball and my wife and my roommates, and we'd play it all the time.
Yeah, hardcore gamers.
But the problem was, I think the PlayStation hard drive was like really full or something.
Oh yeah, it was the hard drive.
Yeah.
think it
It's not
was.
this game was
I
just.
It
never
was a
had
first generation PlayStation 3. The hard drive was full. The power supply was dying.
I think one of the first Uncharted discs was like broken inside the disc tray. So there's a lot that this thing didn't have going for it. Is this the one that Morgan got a controller from? Is that why his controller's always broken? Did you hand him down something
Oh,
from
I don't know.
your GameFront days? Oh,
There it is, slow-mo.
I can't. Yeah. What's he saying?
I would just don't forget whatever it is. I mean, the controls are the same as Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. It's basically this game is Tony Hawk Pro Skater, but instead you're blowing things up.
Well, no, you know what this game is?
Send a review in for Pain right now.
It's funny actually. Saints Row 3 had a minigame that was exactly like this.
That's true, and it was way better than this.
Yeah.
It actually was fun. And it wasn't the whole game. It was just a small thing you got to do.
But it's interesting. Like this game was actually kind of influential because Saints Row 3 had to have taken it from this.
Just imagine the one developer that was telling everyone at that Saints Row, just like it was the James Heaney of just like, this game has to be in this game. Sorry, James, you don't sound like that.
Well, but, if is there high scores? Can you have high scores in the Saints Row game?
I think we can. Yeah. Yeah, there's gold, silver, bronze, metal.
Let's play it together, guys.
Uh-oh.
We'll have to get together and play it. I'm down. I like the high score aspect of it because I was really good at destroying stuff. I felt like this was the one game that I was on the leaderboard. I was at number 8 for a long time.
Because only 8 people played this game.
No, there was thousands
I was
going
to say 10 people, but
yeah, that's true.
No,
I can imagine James better than 2 people at this game.
Yeah, but they weren't his wife or Charles.
I mean, look at my turn. Look at my turn compared to your guys' turn. I'm crushing it. My 18 boxes.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, James, you played the hell out of this game.
Well,
who's Tati? Is that you, Zach? Are you Tati? Am I Tati?
Now, do the boxes?
I don't know.
Respawn?
I can't tell.
We'll find out soon.
Both
your guys' hands are suspiciously under the table.
Well, hey, when you're playing with Tati,
that's a pretty good start.
Oh, I think it was me. I picked Tati. Oh man.
Shame.
This is my fault.
The D-pad. I didn't realize that.
All right. Well, Mitch, if you launch and hold forward on the directional pad or on the
James, how did it feel to be the person guiding me in a game?
I mean, it was a little frustrating. It felt like I was telling you things that would really help you, and you just weren't putting those things into execution.
Yeah, I can imagine how frustrating that could be.
No, I'm serious. I don't know if you know what that's like. I'm telling you exactly what you got to do, and all you have to do is embrace it. And
it's like watching Zapped and reminding yourself that was one of your favorite movies when you were a kid, and how disgusting that film is nowadays.
Wait, what is the movie Zapped?
No, never mind. I thought you would know what Zapped was, and that we'd leave it. It's like these guys get the power of a remote control, and they can influence things in real life. It's like the original Click, but more perverted.
Oh, I did not see that movie.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, wow.
What is happening?
It does look like a Saints Row
Did you guys
kind
both
of
pick the
outfit
same
she's wearing.
character?
I don't get this.
Did we?
I think we did.
We did. We both picked Tati. Well, at least I'm not alone.
Yeah,
in my
I don't think we were doing it mostly. Yeah, I mean, shame on me too, I guess.
And I fill it back up. I didn't grasp that.
It just seemed like she was the most well-developed character on the roster.
She's developed, all right. Oh, fuck.
But the mechanics of the game are what's fun. We're playing the blow-up boxes game right now, which is not my favorite of the Pain games. The best ones are where you're going for scores, or like Horse, where you got to hit a certain object and get a bunch of points.
This is awesome.
So you didn't make us play the best mode in the game. Instead, you made us play.
I'm so sorry. This
is
2013.
I think we ended up
I
playing
think I
it
probably
eventually.
was trying to guide you into seeing the best parts of it. But you don't have to do a lot of work for the blowing up of boxes. But when you start playing the Horse game, it's a lot harder. So now the person has to hit that piece with their head in order to start. Otherwise, you get a letter because you didn't hit the right thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm coming
when
around.
You guys talked about
you know what, James? I'm coming around.
Nope. You guys did your Dark Souls commentary. You talked less about Dark Souls than we're actually talking about fucking Pain.
Well, this is an important game,
the whole
Zach.
game to us. What? It's like
Look
how proud he is
of
what he's
this.
doing.
He's so proud.
It's like Gene Wilder on like meth.
If I can just get into this fan, oh yeah.
Fizzy lifting drinks.
Sure looks like it.
It's so just like wow, entertaining.
The thing I remember about playing this game is that it felt like shaking the controller really did nothing.
It barely
And yet you
did
were
anything.
so like sold
Yeah,
that
he
you
was
have
adamant
to shake
about
the
it.
controller.
Gotta shake it. I think he just wanted to make it look like we were
So you cannot
viciously like
go back,
jerking off.
I don't think so.
No. Okay.
What it
What
is
character
it would flop you up. It was
Top you.
it was one of the first games that used motion controls. Because PlayStation 3 had motion controls on it, if you recall.
Oh,
But it didn't get
Love
used
that
very
shot.
often.
yes, because it was so useful.
Well, it's useful in this game.
Do something.
Yeah. Isn't Goat Simulator got a game like this, like a mode?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, maybe Goat Simulator was inspired by this game. I feel like, you know what, James? This game was before its time. If this game came out around the same time as Goat Simulator, this
Yeah.
would have been the top of the Steam chart.
Yeah. If it had mediocre graphics and could actually run smoothly, it would have been a decent game.
The graphics aren't that bad. The graphics are pretty good.
I feel like I've played.
So you guys aren't doing any tricks. That's the problem. Like, you're belly flopping. You're supposed to be
No.
doing, like, different dive moves and, like...
We're never gonna
like-
play this game again. I'm not
Oh,
getting
we're
any-
going to play this game again. It is now my life goal to get the three of us together for a rematch. I still have a PlayStation 3.
Is it the same one? Oh,
No, it was my personal PlayStation 3, and I never had the problems that we had at the office.
I know. It did seem like you were shocked that this game wasn't like running at 100%.
James, were you
Oh, what's
really
happening?
shocked?
Oh, you hit.
If you hit the wrong thing... Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I must have accidentally... You know what I probably did, honestly? I know myself well enough. I probably hit it and pretended to hit the wrong button, so there was a competition.
No, it was
There's
me.
no
who
way.
did.
That was, yeah.
Oh, you
was,
did.
It was Mitch.
Yeah.
So
And,
you
and
hit the
I
thing.
think I'm right. In most games, R1 is the grab button. But for
Okay,
some
let me-
reason, in this game, it's the I give up button.
Hey, man, you need to develop some games because just like in Minecraft, E is the perfect button for inventory.
Oh, God. Don't remind me about fucking Minecraft.
Oh, that's a good
Oh.
one right there.
Hell
That was
yeah.
good. That was good.
And now what? I'm supposed to shake the controller like a fucking lunatic.
Yeah.
I've
then the
never had
ooch
more
fills up.
intense
See?
look in my eyes, except for when I'm playing Dark Souls and I'm about to like rage smash my controller, because this game was infuriating.
Oh, this is a really close match, guys. You guys are doing really good. But this is how you start. You do a trick in the air, then maybe a second trick. I didn't do a second trick because I was being nice. Oh!
Thank you.
Oh.
Land.
Well, James, I guess you shouldn't be so nice all the time. Oh, did you just hit R1 too?
I was
Well,
stuck
at that
up
point,
there.
it didn't matter. He was stuck.
It didn't matter.
was
I
getting
was stuck.
glued
That
times
was
6
random.
and Morning Wood. Yeah, this game's a classy game. Yeah, someone who worked on this game went over to like Saints Row and was like, you know, I have the code for this, and we could just throw it in there somewhere.
I
wonder.
The first thing I'm doing
now
when
I
this
wanna
is
know
over
what
is
the story
installing
That
it.
is.
Have you guys
know
both
the story
played
of the
that
crash
mode?
mode? Yeah,
Is that what it's called, Crash Mode?
it was something like that.
Could you do moves in the air like this?
I don't
Don't tell
remember.
them anything. Just the game's not available anymore, James.
Saints
Burn all
I-
the copies. Shut up. They didn't just release a remastered version. What are you talking
They
about?
didn't release it yet. It's coming, and I am so ready for it. I love Saints Row.
I didn't hit R1.
But
Sure? What
I thought,
Absolutely positive.
We played it together, Zach.
happened?
yeah, I know.
You hit R1? I mean,
I'm pretty sure it's out already.
tried for yours now.
No, the new remake?
R1.
Yeah, the Saints Row the Third.
PS launcher, next launcher.
I don't know. I don't think
James,
so.
do you think that you were the one who hit R1 there? Looking back at
don't
this
know.
now.
Looking back at this now, yeah. I think I did.
Am I grabbing you? It's Spider-Man. Yeah. Spider-Woman. And
I can't believe that you never played Saints Row 3, or you never played that mode in Saints Row 3.
I never played that mode. I just played the story mode. And then I played one
wow.
time, I think with you, and I don't know if it was who it was with, but it was on National Pie Day, and we were eating an entire pie and playing the Saints Row, like, I guess there's a horde mode, right?
I mean,
And I
I'm
was
sure there
playing
is.
Because
That game has
Volition
pretty much
does
everything.
Pie Day on March 14th.
Oh.
Or wait, it's not Volition. It's Deep Silver that does it.
Okay, what are you doing that's making
I
that?
think he's hitting the R2 button.
I don't think so. You see my finger? All I'm doing is shaking. That's what was happening to me. You guys ruined my
Yeah,
hair.
I love this game.
Oh man, Zach, how mad were you throughout this recording?
I was not thrilled. I think that's why I don't remember most of this game, except for now that just to be ashamed of the characters I picked. What am I
what
doing
you're
there?
doing.
What the
You're
heck
just
am I
trying
doing?
to distract me. Target missed.
I think now I was just trying to show how player one and okay, whatever.
There is something wrong with it right now.
You did do an update, right? That was the thing.
I did. Well,
Guess I
careful
should've-
saying that in the building.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh my God! Did that lop off my hand? What was that?
Well, you hit the helicopter, but it didn't lop off your hand. It was a really nice shot. The problem is
I don't care.
I don't think
Don't
you're
tell
going to get very
me.
many points.
I
I mean,
feel like
you've
I'm
got
watching,
yourself
like,
in a situation here where there's nothing to touch.
esports. James, you need to host an esports channel that's dedicated to the game pain.
I honestly feel
I
like
would
this might be
gladly.
the only round we need to play.
Did any of you guys ever look into why this video got so many views? Did it like hit on Reddit or
No.
something?
I don't know. That's why I was about to ask. Like, how does this have so many views?
Is there some sort of prank going on?
I don't know. It's pretty funny. It's
Maybe
It
because
is-
the
it is
word
funny.
pain is in there.
Is it possible that it's because of the character models?
I think Zach's onto something.
What? Because of what character? What is because of
I
the
don't
character
know.
models?
I don't know, because it's a bunch
Yeah.
of girls. It's like
Be more
is
specific.
the-
Okay.
Is the thumbnail something that's like a clickbait type thing?
Oh, it's just the box art of the game.
Then I have no
I'm
idea.
gonna look into this. I'm
I'm
gonna
looking
find
it
out.
up right now too.
I want to find out why this video got so many views. It got caught in the YouTube algorithm or something.
Yeah.
Failed. My turn. Give me my turn.
A main feed to the PlayStation by plugging into the Xbox.
Well, I get. Yeah, it's interesting. The likes and dislikes.
What is the likes and dislikes?
It's 914 up, 112 down.
That's,
That's
not
pretty
bad.
good.
Zach's gonna win this. This is gonna be hilarious.
I mean,
Considering it opens with the "Please don't watch this video. It's
That's
atrocious
true.
quality, and we're embarrassed of it." And
Let me
it's like,
tell you. Let me tell you. As someone who works at IGN, I would kill for that like to dislike ratio on the majority of our videos.
Your fingers
Yeah.
like this.
Me?
Yes.
You've been hitting R1.
I keep watching the end over and over and over. Hilarious. Okay, so let's prepare for something
Oh,
funny.
the ending? I have no
Yeah.
idea.
The end was. I mean, it was good
Please
enough
don't
for me to
spoil
call
it.
it out in the intro.
Oh,
I'll never be able to watch Sixth Sense and enjoy it again, but I could watch this video and be surprised at the end.
Hope you lose bad.
I legitimately don't remember what stopped. I mean, if it was up to me, we would have never turned off the game.
Yeah, it's a bummer.
it seems like you've never turned off the game before we played it, because that's why it was running so shitty.
I've got too much on the
I don't know. I'm gonna try to pull up my PlayStation. I haven't plugged it in like 3 years, so I don't even know what's gonna happen when I turn it on. My PlayStation 4 I can barely turn on.
Oh, missed it.
No! You hit the cop car with your toe.
So why can't you play PlayStation? Like, this game should be able to play on the PlayStation 4. Like, why not?
Oh, sorry. There you go.
Did any of you guys watch the PlayStation 5 reveal?
I did not watch the reveal, but I saw quite a bit of stuff.
Oh,
Okay, I think I found the best comment. I think these guys need to stop being on YouTube.
oh dang!
Why
got a
is that the
thumbs
best
up.
comment?
Oh,
I don't know,
shit,
but the thumbs up is from me. I didn't realize. I'm like, what? Why is it a blue thumbs up? Oh, I left that.
Zach, you gave that a thumbs up?
Yeah, because I'm trolling the trolls. You gotta feed them something, and if I got some other troll food, I'm a troll.
There is absolutely no reason to shake
Play
This is an epic
Naruto.
move right here. This is a really good turn. Whose turn is this?
I'm helping you too, Mitch. You should shake that.
Must have been mine.
Yeah, it sounds like
yeah.
you're trying to help Mitch.
Oh, but you really failed bringing it back home at the end there.
Even someone in the comments wrote, shouldn't it be second place gets to choose next game, first gets prize, third gets punishment?
No.
No. I'm going to respond. Mitch
Straight
says no. Mitch says no, guy who wrote this 7 years ago. Mitch says no, exclamation point.
I think I'm starting to remember what happens at the end here.
Oh, don't
Do I break something?
Must have been everything.
I'm waiting to
Does it
see
end
I
in a
pick
big
up that-
argument?
I pick up that poster and smash it over James's head. It's a weak.
So this is,
Head
I think
that
this
he
is
has.
my turn. Let's see if I can really do something here.
Yeah. Oh.
This is
That's
What?
why.
because he hit the stupid R1 button.
Yeah.
Oh.
And yet, confusion. And Mitch and I could not be happier. Like clams, man.
Look at your
What is happening?
finger. Your finger's on the R1 button.
It's like still there.
It's embarrassing because that's true. What am I doing?
Player one.
I see Jack Black, the PBS artist who they're talking about.
I'm not gonna use the R1.
What's his name? Bob Ross, and some guy playing a game.
Two a second ago.
Mitch, you were called some guy.
I mean, it's probably
Some guy. Huh? What?
I
That's
think that's better than being just referred to as the Jack Black clone or the PBS artist.
yeah. I'll take it.
Yeah, I want to be
You
some
were
guy.
the first one with HORSE.
Oh wow, they don't give you a time limit.
no. You gotta wait for it.
I don't find anything to say about
Oh,
But the helicopter's gone. It's goddamn gone. Oh, here it comes. Oh my God, what was I thinking? Oh, look at this.
I don't know, James.
Player one
Sweet.
successful.
Oh, I am really rooting for myself, believe it or not.
points than I got.
Got that thing.
Okay. Oh, I've got you guys.
Okay. Now let's get this camera going.
The bottom comment
No reason to shake
is
this girl.
the middle guy is too demanding and annoying.
Oh.
But I went
Too
to this guy's
demanding and annoying.
YouTube, and he seems like a real douchebag. So don't you worry about it.
Seal the deal.
Come on.
What? He has a video posted that says, "What
What?
leftist policies have done to California? Shall we listen? Let's listen."
Oh, I got
Put it.
the,
I'll
I got
put it
the
up
high
to the
score.
mic, guys.
Oh, I really thought you.
Sorry, I'm not disinterested. I just really like. I haven't played this game in so long. What the? What's going on?
James, I cannot believe you're actually like. I feel like Mitch and I might have our heads like buried in something like in a second screen mentality while this is going on, whereas James is enthralled. May as well have
I
popcorn
honestly
shoving
am
into his
having
mouth.
very. What's really creepy is I'm doing the same thing that I'm seeing on the screen here.
Me too.
I'm like, I'm grabbing my face. I'm like,
Yeah, I was just covering mine in embarrassment.
I'm actually.
There's
I'm sorry, Zach. I'm not with you. I'm watching this and I'm having a great time.
Okay, good, good. Oh, I mean, I'm obviously having a good time.
there's something wrong with my place.
It's just.
There was a bad
I love this so much because like I see the sweat on James's face because of like how much he's hyped this game up and how bad it's looking.
And besides the fact that we couldn't have the AC going at a comfortable temperature.
That
in
too.
office.
Oh
Yeah.
god. For those that don't know, it was super fucking hot in
Yeah.
Oh
in
my
that
Because
office.
we had to share AC with other people, and it's much harder to put clothes on than it is to take it off. May as well have been naked in that room. That's what they were trying to do to us.
Yeah.
We should have been wearing what Tati was wearing earlier.
Let's see. Let's go.
All three of us. In fact, that should have been the punishment. One of us had to dress like Tati to work.
We did that with the Slave Leia costume.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Damn it! I blocked out so much stuff. Not going to be able to jerk off for like 3 weeks now.
Next thing we comment on is James wearing the Slave Leia costume doing Connect Star Wars.
do you remember what it was that made me have to do that? What game
It
I
was
lost?
some sort of punishment.
Is a James versus
good,
Games
Mitch. Very
episode.
clever. Very good.
I mean,
James
you never know.
just didn't do it out of
Sometimes James just wants to do that.
Yeah, the kindness of his heart.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Probably James
Hey.
with Games.
Oh, R1.
Yeah, it had to be James vs. Games. And it was basically because of,
If it would have ended there, I would have been super.
didn't we get the costume through break?
Yeah. Did we actually have to expense that?
No, like they had a bunch. Eileen kind of hooked it up for us.
But I watch myself. Okay?
Did
I
we
think
just?
I did it.
Other button was hit.
Yeah, I think you just hit R1 afterwards.
I guess I won.
Yes, James, you won in so many ways.
Developed by James Heaney.
Please begin your speeches now.
Oh, we had to do speeches.
James.
Oh yeah, that was a really good.
I think
That was.
you are such a great gamer.
Sincere. You're supposed to be sincere.
I'm being sincere.
Oh, I'm gonna cry. Sorry.
No matter
I'm gonna cry.
what kind of bullshit a game developer puts into a game, you will always find the good at it. It's just like the friend that you have that you love having around because he always makes you feel good because he's able to find the good in everything.
Oh, thank you so much.
And you
Mitch.
try
That's a great
so damn
speech,
hard,
Mitch.
no
Yeah.
matter
Just
what.
And
came
that's how I do
to,
so
came to
good.
my,
Thank you.
my head.
That's really good.
God,
what's
obviously
what's
I was
Zach got
better
to
at-
say?
I'm speechless.
What he said.
Yes. What he said. You are beyond. I can't even comprehend your gaming. Like it's above me. It's on a level that I'll never reach, and I pity myself.
Oh, Mitch, what game are we gonna play next week?
I'll have to think about it, but
Wait. Why is he the loser?
I got horse first.
Just getting it first doesn't mean shit, dude. I got horse as well, just because I got it after you.
Oh, maybe
Fine.
you guys are right. You should just play
pretty
one more
funny.
round.
Maybe the rules
Oh,
were a
God.
little bad.
Are you sure?
No, me and Zach will work it out. We'll figure it out.
No,
Something.
yeah. Injustice it is.
I really think that your guys' speeches were pretty good. Thank you.
Well, you earned it.
Yeah, it was heartfelt.
Well, thanks for watching, guys.
Don't forget to like.
Comment.
And subscribe.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and click the bell icon to stay notified of more epic GameFront content.